Abubakar Malami, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, has said the new electoral law was miffed by a lot of issues instead of taking care of the interest of Nigerians, and therefore President Muhammadu Buhari would not sign it. Malami spoke on a radio Kano program monitored by journalists in Kaduna. He maintained that the new electoral law has high cost implications. It's discriminatory. Assigning it into law will swell up litigations, he said. What you should understand about the leadership of the country, most especially as it regards President Muhammadu Buhari, on any law presented to him for signing, the president is entitled to certain rights. When you talk about politics, he has rights. If you talk about the economy, the business community also have rights on him. If you are talking about 60% of Nigerians that are not politicians, if you talk about the economy, he also has rights. If you talk about the security, there is also what is expected from him. The president has to consider laws that are sustainable. The job of the president is that of politics, economy, business, security, legislation, politician, and non-politicians. This is because the leadership of the country is not for the politicians alone. It is a leadership that affects the social life of the people, their region, economy, security, and others. This is contrary to the leadership of the legislators, which is solely political. Therefore, the lawmakers are only concerned about their political inclination, while the president is concerned about the entire lives of Nigerians made up of politicians and non-politicians. Any bill signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari is in the interest of all Nigerians, irrespective of their inclinations. He's after satisfying the interest of the over 200 million Nigerians he's serving and not a particular sector, the minister stated. Malami also described the financial burden in the new electoral bill as another factor that the president did not sign the law. For example, one of the reasons is that there are 18 political parties and law is founded that will allow for direct primaries. The difference between this and the general election is small because it allows for all Nigerians to come about and say their opinion. This means that you will repeat the general election 18 times. Today, INEC requires 305 billion naira for the 2023 general elections. Now, if the general election, which is not only the newly proposed electoral system, will cost this much, how much will it cost to do the same election in the APC? It might cost at least 200 million naira because it will involve everyone. Although the good side of the law is that INEC is required to monitor it. Therefore, if it is assumed that every political party will spend 200 billion naira, how much would then be spent in the conducting the same primary election in 18 political parties just to produce a qualified candidate? Let's assume that there are about 60 million politicians in the country. What about the remaining over 160 million Nigerians who have nothing to do with politics? Are you fair on them? All the people want are good projects. All good roads from Abuja to Kano, portable drinking water, good education, school feeding program, and the rest of them. Are you fair on the 160 million Nigerians using their wealth just to conduct primary elections to produce a party's candidate despite other demands by the public? My answer to this is that to spend this 305 billion naira that will be given to the INEC and the about 200 billion naira to be given to the political parties is not fair to the remaining 160 million Nigerians who have no business about politics and political appointments. Their business is just a better life in Nigeria. This is the issue of cost implications, he said. When Buhari gave reasons for not assenting, he said he's gotten advice from different from people in his cabinet. I will know that is the duty of the Attorney General of the Federation. This Malami is right now seen as a very strong force in presidency in Buhari's government. Before, it used to be Abba Kyari, but after Abba Kyari died, it's now Malami. In the sense that in almost everything you hear his name. In everything, in EFCC, most of the federal agencies, he has a stronghold in all of them. He's the one backing President Muhammadu Buhari right now, saying that Buhari is right for not signing the law the bill, the electoral amendment bill. But one thing that they are doing is that they are only just talking about the cost, and the cost, and that cost is related to direct primaries. What about the electronic transmission of election results? Nigerians are That is one thing that would change a whole lot of things. They are using that direct primaries to cover up the other side, because they are not talking about the electronic transmission of results, because all of these amendments are in the bill. It's not just one amendment that is inside the bill. That bill does not carry only direct primaries. That direct primaries should be used. But anyways, we know that even the governors are not in support of what President Muhammadu Buhari is doing. But politics is a game of interest. It's possible that it's just politics they are playing, giving Nigerians the response that they want, and while they go back, they are happy and they are dancing to their victory. Malami is saying that he's talking about cost, that President Muhammadu Buhari is a president not just for politicians but for the whole country, and he has to make decisions that are right for the country, decisions that will favor everyone. But the way we are seeing Buhari running the country, Buhari is not making decisions that will favor everybody. It's like just the president of the North. He's the president of the North alone. Anything that concerns the North, that is where his interest lies. Anything about the North. That is why he's been referred to, he's been stated that Buhari values cows more than human beings. Why have that statement come up? Because of the way Buhari has behaved, his response, his decisions. It's not for the masses at all. So Malami should stop saying that Buhari makes decisions for the masses. It's not for the masses. Well, this electoral amendment bill, I don't know how the Senate itself is called. That Senate, we know that Senate is referred to as an APC Senate. Ahmed Lawan, the Senate president, is a strong loyalist of President Muhammad Buhari. We've never seen him kicking against anything. At one point in time, they came out and they said that they were going to override Buhari's veto. But Malami chickened out again, giving excuse that most of the senators have gone on holiday till next year. It's all a game plan, and by next year, it's already very close to election. They have a game plan that they are playing, and Nigerians are aware of all of this. It's just a scheme. All APC is fighting right now. APC, all the supporters of APC, Malami obviously is one of them. All they are fighting for is how they can retain power come 2023. Everything that will aid them to remain in power, because they have no other way. They know Nigerians will not vote for them. So the other way is to use this electoral amendment bill to fight their way through to remain in power. But it's going to be resisted. Definitely, they have not seen anything. Nigerians are well informed. It's definitely going to be resisted. Well, guys, leave us your take. Malami has just given another explanation supporting President Muhammadu Buhari's decision to withhold assent to the electoral amendment bill. Leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.